Oh, well, that's what.
We are live. I don't know what to say because I never really, I've never really started a broadcast before. But this is the,
We are live.
yeah, this is the Ruthless Racing Series Pro Series at Richmond. It's the playoff race, and I believe Hollywood's on the pole. So we'll see what we can do there. We gotta wait to confirmation until we get to go. But what do you expect out of this race, Titans?
Man, I expect a lot of racing. That's what I expect. Hopefully, everybody keeps it clean. Uh, it's not necessarily the biggest track. It's not necessarily the smallest. Um, maybe some beating and banging, some doors exchanging. But hopefully, overall, a good, clean race. I mean, we are going. I mean, maybe it could be a little bit wild because we are going from 12 down to 8. This is going to be the elimination race, so could get interesting.
Yes, you are right. There will be a lot of beating and banging, so let's hope we get to see a lot of action on the track tonight.
No Diddy.
No diddy. On God, for real, for real. We're just waiting for the confirmation, and then we can get in the lobby to go. I think you already have a couple invites, right?
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay.
Totally
What track? We are. The track says it in the bio clashing. It says at Richmond. All the Diddy per McLevin Racing. Mafia CEO Levin, not McLevin Racing anymore.
Have to join the mafia to avoid child support payments.
Yeah, the Mafia CEO didn't know if it was a typo. Yeah, well, it definitely isn't a typo because we don't make any typos around here, even though English isn't my best subject.
Yeah.
But we got a lot of invites. 8 viewers already, man. We are stacked. I
Popping
haven't.
off.
Oh my god.
Popping off on the main stage.
Titans is in here. Oh, is your voice on thing? Can you hear yourself in the? Can y'all hear Titans, ladies and
There's
gentlemen?
no way I dropped all those bombs.
Oh,
Yeah, I
I
should. Yeah,
don't
that
think
should
the
be.
chat's saying they can't hear you.
That's a lie.
I'm just. Oh, they're rolling the clock.
Clashing. I am not going to do that.
Kalashin is he said something that we cannot repeat on this broadcast. Join. All right, we got the good to go to join. Let's hope the chat can hear you out in the
There's Nick
broadcast.
in.
Okay.
I got Ruthless Racing
All
themselves
right.
saying they can hear me. So
This is the elimination race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all the Diddy. Man, the chat is live tonight.
man,
I'm a Diddy, you Alex. I've never
wow,
seen Alex spelt like that. Alix. That's very interesting.
it's autistic, but you know.
Per sources, the number 19 car is telling me he is very cooked tonight. No laps on the track except qualifying. So we'll see if he can work his way through the field and that Mafia CEO 11 team can salvage themselves a top 5 here. All right, here we go. We're about to go green. Coming to the restart zone, and we're going green flag out in the Richmond Pro Series Ruthless Racing Series race. As they dive down into turn 1, Hollywood in first position as we got the 22 right on his bumper there with a run. I keep forgetting I got the camera and goes, oh, we got 3 wide in the back.
3 wide a little bit.
And they're going at it back there for 10th place. We got to catch some action back here. Let's see if we can
And that
go
19
where.
car really showing how washed he is, getting
Oh,
shoved 3 wide at the beginning of the race.
yep, he's almost made a little bit of contact there with the 17 car. As he has a great run. Is he going to be in 8th place, I believe? as we got a single file train behind him, but we still got a little bit of battle for 9th and 10th here. Oh, we got somebody in the wall, the 50 car. Take a look at what he did right there. Ross Chastain Part 2. Oh,
it didn't necessarily work out for him.
Did not. I got to work this camera angles here. I'm used to riding on the car as we're on Kenrod here. 23 car, way up wide. I believe that is Jason. Let's see if we can get on the leaders here.
Now these guys, there is no required pit for this stage. They can go all out. Now whether they can make it on tires, I'm sure could be a question. Tire wear could be a huge factor in today's race. But we can go 40 laps on field per sources. So
per sources is correct. As Titans is going to be our race analysis tonight. Call him Larry Mack Jr.
Call him Larry McNugget.
As the first top three are starting to spread themselves out. Hollywood, TCR, and I believe it is Jason. Nope, that is Tyler Cheney. Wes Higgins ORV in the chat saying yes. That's what we like to see. Oh, I think we got a little bit of contact there with the Ford and the 23.
Oh, man. Getting a little dicey, Mike. Mike's probably trying to make his way up to the field. Jason might have been holding him back just a little bit.
Yeah, per sources, he told me he choked qualifying as well, but I think he has some good race pace. He usually does that almost at any track he goes to.
Yeah. Mike's has some good pace, so I won't be surprised if he catches his top 3.
Ooh, 5 hit the apron, 23 as well as the run. We got Mafia CEO 11 with a good run off the bottom. It looks like the 48 lifted a little bit, let him get through. Oh, 22, a little bit of loose off of turn 2 there. Almost wrecked it. He saves it. Gives up second place.
What a save.
We're going to try to get on that 22 car. Let's see if we can get on the Pismo blimp cam. We haven't seen that in a while. Let's see how the line that he's doing. Throwback to front row racing. That's a big throwback right there.
Big throwback. OG's frill on that.
As Hollywood's starting to settle in there, just knocking laps down. Let's see if we could see some action back here. I think Jason in the 5, he's got a little bit of pressure from the 5 car. But Mafia CEO getting a little bit of a run there. Almost makes a little bit of contact. How are we looking, Titans, on the strategy? What is the strategy we're looking coming towards these laps again?
I mean, I'm gonna have to be watching these tires, man. I feel like tires would be my main priority. Maybe give up some stage points in order to, start off stage 2 better. But actually, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm kind of retarded.
This 22 car is a little loose from what I'm seeing early in these runs. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep pace with these top 3 cars as Mike Bross starting to get a little bit of pressure on him on his bumper.
Yeah, that is as not a good sign. If you're this loose and there's still 27, 26 to go, I mean, you got your work cut out for you.
Looks like he kind of gave Mike Bross a spot there going into turns 3 and 4. What a classy move.
Good sportsmanship. Knowing when you beat, pick it up.
Oh, we got a run here from Mafia CEO for 5th place, I believe. And he gets it done.
What a move by Mafia CEO.
Yep. Once a JCR driver, now Mafia CEO. He is the CEO of the Mafia. As he hits the yellow line there, he's getting a little bit of loose.
Oh, man. Yeah, he's no longer a part of JCR. He's not. Got to pick up the curb.
Oh, 23 just got a little bit of nudge from the 5 car. I believe that is Kenrod, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, that is Kenrod. I believe these two were the battling.
Wow, yeah. Kenrod definitely got a good piece of that 23 car.
I believe these two were battling. Whoa! Oh! Oh, they're wrecking in the back of the turn 3 chasing in the 48. Oh my goodness, is that going to bring out a caution?
In the wall.
He is in the wall. That is not going to bring out a caution, I believe. But, man, he got loose coming off the backstretch and just shot up the track going into turn 3.
Man. Might hear about that one in the next rap album, but geez.
Man. What do you think about that, chat? That was a big one right there. Let's see if the 23 is all right. Oh, he's got a lot of front end damage there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I knew if he was lose this early on, I mean that was going to be a problem.
Yeah, that was major playoff implications right there.
Major. Speaking of, let me see playoffs are looking like.
Yeah, maybe Jason was right on the cut line. He was just trying to get every track he could get, but may have ended up costing him there.
Who we got? We got Tyler on the outside looking in by 11 points. You gotta catch Corey. That's really the only battle we got. Cork is in it. He's only 6 behind Tyler.
We got the 9 and the 7 car battling back here. I believe 48 has some damage from that 23 incident. And the 7 gets a little bit loose. Oh, he saves it. Woes it up. Man, everybody's trouble spot is coming off turn 2 tonight.
Yeah, that turn 2 can be tricky. There's a little bit of a dip off of 2 that upset the car.
It really flattens out, like really quickly, and it just wants to turn that rear tires and just go crazy.
Yeah, all that weight in the transition, it just does not make the car happy.
As Ross Chastain Jr. is getting lapped right now, he's giving the 1 car to the bottom.
Kenrod just made a nice pass on Mafia CEO and McLovin. He's in the 5th position now.
Yeah, Kenrod. Oh, man, they are on edge right now.
So I'm kind of curious if everybody's going to stay out on these tires. I mean, everybody seems to be fighting for their life.
Yeah, it seems that we're coming towards about the middle past the stage right now.
Yeah, we're coming to I'll know here in about a second. It has 15 to go now.
It looks like Hollywood still got a pretty good solid lead over the number 1 car. Mike Ross is slowly closing in a little bit, but it seems like this lead's kind of stabilized over the last couple 10 laps.
Alex Blow a seal. I don't know.
No, that's just ice cream.
Oh, alright.
Okay. As the 19 of Mafia CEO and Kenrod are battling again.
Yeah, these guys have been going at it for a couple of laps now.
He's trying to get that run off the exit, kind of coming in high, cut a little bit low. Ooh, Kenrod's getting a little bit loose there. Let's go to the Pismo blimp cam, going down into turn 1. Wraps that bottom. Tried not to touch that yellow line because that would really upset the car.
I'm listening on the in-car cam of Kenrod. I hear that car shifting.
He is shifting. As they do shift in real life here. He is trying to get it going. As he's taking the high lane approach here, is he going to get the runoff? Done not much grip out there. As Mafia CEO goes on turn 3, makes the pass, goes up the track a little bit. Almost gets a shot from the back from Kenrod. As let's go to the back a little bit more. I believe we got some battles going on.
Ooh, Kenrod is pushing it on fuel. I think he might be in what you would call a fuel gear.
Oh, somebody's in the wall back there, but let's go back to the leaders. Let's see what they're doing. Still about stabilizing. I think the 1 car closed in a little bit there. But I could see that car bobbling. Man, they want to get as much grip as they can off these exits here. Oh, Hollywood in the wall. He's going to lose a lot of time here. They're going to go side by side down in turn 1.
Wow. That was not usual for Hollywood to make mistakes.
Oh, we got the 23 car. We got lap traffic right ahead. What is going to happen? Is he going to go over the top lane? Oh, they make a little bit of contact. Get in his right rear. And the number 1 of Tyler is going to take the lead.
Wow.
All that took was one mistake, and the lead was gone. He's going to get a shot to the 23 here. He's trying to keep his lap. I don't know what's going to happen. He gets a little bit of loose off of turn 2. They almost going to go 3 wide. They're still side by side.
Don't forget about Mike RPM. He is right on the bumper of everything.
He is waiting for them to mess up one mistake, and he's going to take the lead here as he's looking below Hollywood. And great battle for the lead. One bobble, one mistake in the wall, and then we got 3 cars under a blanket.
The playoffs, baby.
This is playoffs. Ooh, Hollywood hit the yellow line a little bit there. You're going to lose a little bit of momentum. As Mafia CEO is coming here up on the 22 car. Pulled away from Kenrod a little bit after he made that pass. Oh, looks like Mike Ross hit the wall a little bit there. Is 23 going to cut him a little bit of slack here, even though he knows he's a lap down? Kind of does. But they are pushing it on tires. Kenrod.
Tires and fuel.
That should be the 3 to go. Crossing the line right there.
Yep.
Ooh, Hollywood just scrubs the wall a little bit there. Man, the top 3 have gapped. They have literally gapped 4th and 5th place.
Yeah, they're about half a track from the rest of the field, or to the next closest positions to them, I should say.
But Tyler, he's loving this view out front, out of his windshield. He kind of has the long run car. It looks like he didn't really fall off as much as Hollywood did after that contact made to the wall. As Kenrod's looking a little bit low to make the pass on 22. 22 gives it up.
Tyler, this is gonna, depending on where Corey is.
As I believe this is the end of the stage right there. Yep, that is your stage 1 winner, Tyler. And there was a battle for second. I don't know if we caught that. It could have been Mike Bross.
I'll have confirmation on who it was in a second, but that was big for Tyler. He needs a win in order to get in.
Oh, it looks like Hollywood got 2nd place, Mike Bross 3rd, Mafia CEO 4th, Kenrod 5th, Shepard 6th, TCR Condi 7th, Viper 8th, Jack 9th, and Crimson 10th to round up your top 10 for the stage points right there. And that was a wild stage 1. No pit stops needed there, but I believe we have 1 mandatory pit stop in this next stage.
I guarantee there will be pit adjustments. See who makes the better adjustments, who adapts to the track throughout the night. There will be a required pit stop this stage. So.
Yeah, Hollywood had the good short run car, got out to a good lead, but then he made one mistake. But I believe the one car was ultimately the faster one at the end. What? There's no inside car on my. Is there no leader? Why is there only one car in the first lane?
I believe. Yep, 22 lined out.
So he stayed out.
Possibly quit. To not screw the leaders over.
We're going to go back here in the pack a little bit, see what we got going on. As these restarts get really wild. Pretty tame for the time being. Everybody's just settling in line.
McLovin was finally able to get down onto the racing line and then stuck on the outside.
Looks like Jason's trying to settle back in, get back in the top 5 where he was at before he spun out a little bit.
A lot of ground to make up.
I do hear some shifting in the pack.
Yeah, some guys might be trying to. I think it's more of a fuel saving thing. I'm not sure if anybody got the racing gear set up that way, but I do know that there are a few guys like Kenrod who's redlining down the front stretch and the back stretch. So
everybody seems to be falling in line. Kind of, you got your comers and goers that already happened in stage 1, so I think everybody's kind of stabilized where they're at for this run. You won't really see too much dramatic like fall off as you'd see in stage 1, because qualifying kind of throw a little wrench in there, and then you'll see your comers and goers. But I believe this is what you're going to see. Your top 3 is going to contend for a win with Mike Bross, Hollywood, and Tyler.
Yeah. See what McLovin has. I mean, he's finally up there with everybody. See if he has the pace to keep up. But I mean, here in about 10 or so laps, we'll be able to see if he falls off in the end rod.
Yeah, that top 3 did pull away pretty good in that first stage. So I'm wondering if we're going to see the same thing. As Hollywood's looking a little bit low. I think he just gave him a peek there to show that he's there. Tyler up the track just a little bit. Is Hollywood going to get the power down to go for the lead here? He's looking low. Side by side going down into turn 1.
I think Hollywood peaking scared Tyler just a little bit to where he missed his line in 3 and 4.
Yeah, they're going after it, but I think Tyler knows that he's got the better long run car if Hollywood doesn't make that one mistake that he made hitting the wall. Because track position is key, and it is king here.
About as smooth as they can get, swapping positions without losing any ground. Those main 4 still have a pretty decent gap. This. But Kenrod is hanging in there.
Yeah, Mafia CEO is starting to lose a little bit of time there, but I think everybody's still kind of in that same draft as he just hit the yellow line. Kenrod follows them behind him.
This is also very much a rhythm track. If you miss one beat in that rhythm, you're going to be off for a good couple of laps until you get back in the rhythm.
Mike Bross looking low. Just gives us a peek there. I think he just got a little tad loose off that corner. So what kind of strategy are we going to see here in stage 2, Titans?
If I'm me, I'm probably going to go to 30. And, man, I don't know. There's probably going to be a few. I mean, I need to see how many laps there are to make sure. Depending on how many laps there are remaining in the stage, kind of determines. So we got 62 to go. Yeah. About going all the way to the end on tires and fuel. You'll be at about 35 to go. 32 to go.
What I noticed is the Mafia CEO, he could really send his car in there on the entry of turns, which that could be a benefit to him later in the race if he's trying to make a pass.
Yeah, or saving the right rear, I should say. They're able to drive it in there deeper. It'll wear the right front more, but it'll save the right rear. At this track, it's pretty huge because the right rear is what makes you lose it off of 2 and makes the car real upset. But pit strategy-wise, I'm running this all the way out, running the car empty. Because I'm going to want every bit of that tire to finish out the stage. I doubt we'll see any early hitters here.
As we look towards the back of the field, kind of spread out, looks like Jason hasn't really made up all the spots that he got from that from the wreck earlier. But he did get past the 9 car. Still no really battle for the lead. They're just right under a blanket. But I think it really starts to spread out at the long run.
Yeah,
You
long
can kind
run
of
is where
show.
everybody's colors show.
You can really show who the strong cars is. Or you can start to see a little bit of separation from there for the top 3 cars.
Yep.
Oh, got a little
Well, we got about
loose.
3 packs, so to speak. We got first to third, fourth and fifth, and then sixth to.
Oh, Hollywood missed turn 4. We got Tyler looking low for first place again. Side by side. Is Hollywood going to try to pinch him? Can't really get the power down. Oh, they're still side by side. But it really gets trouble here in turn 3 and 4. Oh, they made contact!
Implications.
Oh, Tyler got real loose off the corner. Is Mike Ross going to take second place over here? And he does.
Mike is able to capitalize on these guys' mistakes.
Hollywood made some contact coming into turn 3, and I don't know if that upset his car coming off the exit of middle of 3 and 4. But Mafia CEO was looking to take third spot right there, but he couldn't really get it done. Yeah, I believe Hollywood made a mistake coming off turn 4, almost the same style, and opened the door for the 1 car, which he has really good long run speed, so keep an eye out on him.
Yeah, basically an exact copy and replay of what happened at the end of stage 1. Hollywood was able to, Hollywood hit the wall, and the 1 car just dove it under. He couldn't pass it. He couldn't make it happen this time. He got at least tied at 3 this time and messed everything up. But Mike Frost up into PT. It was only a matter of time before he was able to capitalize on these guys' mistakes.
We should start seeing pit stops within the next 15 laps or so.
Yep.
I believe a lot of cars are going to try to run it dry, like you mentioned earlier, to try to get the fresher tires towards the end of this run.
Yeah, tires are important here, handling wise. I mean, we see guys start losing their cars.
Oh, we got lap traffic here. Is he going to play it? He got out of the way real quick. Smart, very smart.
Good lap car. Love to see that. Got cars knowing what to do, when to do it.
So the 22 did lag out.
Yeah, I think he accidentally didn't pit, and he just made the business decision to go ahead and back out of the race.
Yeah, because I didn't see any on that restart. There was the 1 car was on the high lane, but he was just by himself. It was like almost like if there was a ghost car in the first position.
Ken Rods, and he was there, and they just did at the start. So,
as the 1 car did get by Mike Ross for second place again, he's going to try to hunt down Hollywood for another stage win before pit stops. But you know who hasn't really fallen off too much is Mafia CEO. He's still latched on to the back of that third place 4 car, Mike Ross.
Yeah, I think he's finally, like I said, this track is a rhythm track, and granted that he didn't have the practice, and basically the qualifying run was his practice. I think he's finally getting a rhythm with his setup and his car, and he's finally getting a feel of what it can and can't do. And so now he's able to hold on to that lead back there. Penrod isn't too far behind either. He's about a second and a half behind. Yeah, I think Penrod finally got a feel, got a rhythm down. And as I say that, he was just 12.
1 car slowly starting to get the 12 card in, but yeah, as you mentioned, Kenrod, he's still like right there. He isn't pulled away as he was in stage 1.
Yeah, he's in there. He's really back. He's really battling a loose car off the edge of the 2. But I mean, he's doing pretty good.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Oh man, they are pushing every track limit they can get on this off of turn 2. What I'm noticing is that the angle of attack that the one car is trying to take into turn 1 is a little bit lower, kind of here wrapping the bottom. Some people try to angle it to where they could have a higher approach and cut down lower in turn 2.
Yeah, diamond approach. That's what I did when I went. I mean, I hated this track and I still hate it, but I'd always try to diamond it in a way to get that run off the corner.
Yeah, he's closing in on the 12 car. Yeah, he's just able to wrap that bottom so well and get the power off. Well, kind of, I don't know if it's the Hollywood. He's having a lower exit, but that may be just because the tires are just sliding and just keeping him down there.
Yep.
Because sometimes when you're loose and it's just sliding you like crazy. Oh, Mafia CEO's getting a little bit of wall there. Oh, he's pushing up high there in Alpha 4. Should be seeing pit stops very soon.
Yeah, should be seeing pit stops in the next
4 or 5 laps.
3 or so, yeah, 3 or 4 laps.
And pit stops are very important, especially at this track. It can be very treacherous entering this pit stop.
Yeah, and they have to enter under that white line entering the turn 3. They have to enter under that white line and on the apron the entirety of that turn steering field.
Oh, we'll be the white line police tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if we got any takers coming this time by. I don't believe so. We may give it another lap. But we will be watching. We'll try to get in on the 12 car. We'll try to get his rear view here. Man, they are sliding off these exits.
This will be coming to 37 to go here in the stage.
That should be in their window.
Yeah, we're about there. A lap or two. We might see some goers this time by.
Here we go. We're going to see any takers here. One car's looking low. Yeah, he's going to be pitting. Oh, good entry. That was a great entry right there. Kind of angled it to where he can hug that inside wall. But he's going to have that one lap undercut right there. It's going to be huge.
Smooth entry for Kenrod as well on P5. I believe so far the only ones I saw was the 1 and the 5 car coming in pits.
Oh, it looks like Mafia CEO and Mike Ross started pitting. Here we go, Hollywood. I believe he's going to need a pit right now. He's going to be pushing on fuel or tire, maybe both. As Jason started to come out of pit road.
Going out longer. He knows he doesn't have the long run car that the one car had. Maybe that's played a part in his strategy, trying to stay out longer and have fresher tires to battle that one car.
Looks like that was a fairly good entry as Tyler starting to now get out of pit road, coming off the access road, off of turn 2. We'll see what kind of a lead he has here. I believe he pitted 1 lap shorter than Mike Bross and Mafia CEO, as he's going to take a fairly decent lead there for that 1 lap.
Tyler just he must have had a banger of a pit stop. He gapped Kenrod by a lot.
Yeah, that pit entry, but I was like, man, he hugged that inside wall and just carried all that momentum, did not speed. And let's see, we should be seeing, there's Hollywood, man. He must have had himself a great stop. He is right there on the bumper. They both maximized their pit entries. And look how much of a gap they got over 3rd and 4th place.
Yeah, there's no way that they would have taken 2 here. I don't think.
No, I think these guys are they're in the Pro Series. They've been entering pit stops and practicing all of this for probably all week. If we're in the playoffs here, money is on the line. So
money stops.
Money stop. The pay window is not open yet, but it will be opening very soon. I want to see this battle with the 12 car. It's starting to swap now. We got a 2 lap pressure tire advantage with Hollywood,
Yep.
With the longer run, better long run car, I believe, is Tyler. But Hollywood held himself there for the last 10 laps of that run. Didn't Tyler never really made up too much ground there.
It'll be interesting to see how it plays out. I definitely think that this is where we're going to see everybody pushing 100% of their car. I don't think they've been pushing it 100%.
Oh yeah, they just made a little bit of contact right there. If we're looking for the lead, they're going side by side.
Hollywood wants that lead, man.
Yep, and he has it. He takes the lead with those 2 lap pressure tires. I think it was a combination of a great entry and a great pit stop of him being right on that bumper because he stayed out 2 extra laps versus the 1 car.
Yeah, I honestly thought he was going to be losing time, but like you said, I think he had a money entry and a money stop, and I mean, that's got him in the lead now.
Yeah, well,
it's going to be interesting to see if Tyler's going to be able to reel him back in.
yeah, I'm more looking towards if that 2 lap tire disadvantage doesn't work for him. I wonder if Mike Ross is going to catch back up to him with the 1 lap fresher tire advantage.
Yeah, that's true.
As we're going to be crossing the line with 27 to go in the stage, everybody's all made their mandatory pit stop, and they should be good to go for the remainder of the stage and fuel and tires. But
yeah, they should have plenty of gas. I mean, they pitted with about, I mean, if they took a full can, I mean, they pitted with they could have like an excess of like 5 or so laps. So.
I was looking at the 23 car. He's now gotten himself in the 6th or 5th place position after the cycle of pit stops. I don't know if he's short pitted there or he just made them. I know the 48 had himself a decent longer run car versus the cars around him. But let's see if he can go catch Jason towards the end of this run.
Yeah.
We're going to take a few laps here on Jack Ballsy, number 78 Ford Mustang.
E.J. McLeod.
Yep. He's him. The McLeod master. And the motorsports game Ford Mustangs. Man, we all love motorsports games, don't we?
Oh, yeah, man. I mean, it was the best racing game the past
4 years.
I mean, we loved it so much, we keep playing it.
Yep. And the newer game was so good that we don't even want to play the new game anymore.
It's just so good, man. I mean, it's so good. There's not words to describe how good it is.
Now we're going to take a couple laps here with Crimson Sky 7. And he has the number on his chest. The 7 car has 7 in his name. And big news about the 7 car today. Osama bin LaJoy is now out of a ride for next year. And he had himself something. He had momentum going after that 2022 Atlanta good finishes. He was almost contender for a win, but he dropped like a rocket and became a terrorist out of nowhere. And he is a menace. And Spire Motorsports said, "You're out of here. You're fired."
You're done.
Whoa, 9 car got a little bit loose there. I don't know if there's another car. We're going to have to take a couple laps on him.
Whoa.
If we could find him. Oh, 48's in the grass. Man, they must have wrecked.
Oh, man.
78, Jack Ballsy's coming up on Shepherd. And Hollywood. Man, there's some calamity corner right there.
Tough break. 48, he had a good run going.
As Hollywood has now extended his lead over second place over Tyler, Mike Ross hasn't really made up too much time over him, even though we have about almost close to 20 to go in the stage. And the 1 lap pressure tires, I believe, like it kind of evened itself out after the man, that 50 car got way up there track. It kind of because Tyler already had the long run speed, so if you have the 1 lap pressure tires and then you have the longer run speed, it kind of just evens itself out here.
Yep.
But we got a battle for the 1 lap down position here, possibly the lucky dog with Shepherd and Jack Ballsy. We have to take a good look as Hollywood starts to creep up on him.
Yeah, tough break for 48, battling probably in about 7th position, and now he's going to try and stay on that lead lap.
Let's see if he could bounce back. I think it was just a spin. He didn't really make any contact. Car looks fine. But the 9 car was out in the grass as well. I don't know if they made any contact. I doubt they were around each other, but right, I was about to put the camera on.
Saw the smoke and, you know, immediately stomped on the brakes.
Oh, Hollywood hit the wall there off of 2, coming down the track.
Man, Hollywood. Losing talent.
Oh. Oh, I don't know if he's got damage, but he's lost a lot of time there to the 1 car of Tyler. Just when we thought he had the stage wrapped up. As Shepard is making the pass for the lucky dog spot right there. Don't want to go a lap down, but not a huge field. As Jack Ballsy's starting to give Hollywood the high lane here. Oh, he just made contact in the wall right as the leader started to pass him. Man. That could have been bad if he went down the track.
That would have been horrible. Good on him to keep it in the wall there.
As Tyler's trying to manage his way around him right now. Here we go. The laps are dwindling down, and we have a little bit of battle for the lucky dog spot with the 12 car and the 48. Is Hollywood going to lap him? It will cost him some time.
To go this time. Coming down to it.
Yeah, it seems like Hollywood kind of made up a little bit of time out of Tyler after he made that contact with the wall for 2. But it looks like Shepard gave him the spot right there.
Mm-hmm.
Very classy.
Very classy.
I believe he knows he's going to get the lucky dog no matter what, so there's no point in pushing the issue.
Yep. Risking taking out the leaders.
I should be coming up on 10 to go in the stage. Everybody's kind of cycled their way through pit stops, and they're just settled in their spots. We'll do a little rundown here as we go with first place Hollywood, the master of short tracks, it seems like, at Richmond. In the elimination race, pay window's open. Not yet, but he's pushing the issue, leading all these laps. As we go to second place here, Tyler Cheney. Tyler Cheney?
Yep, nailed it.
That's good enough. He's had the long run pace, but he has that 1 lap difference, or 2 laps difference of the older tires, but he still kept pace with them.
Got an impressive long run car on him.
As we're going to go to third place with MJ Bross. He's kind of had himself a gap over. He's kind of like in a sandwich. Not really any pressure from the front, not really any pressure from the back. Just running the laps, clicking laps off.
Drive.
Yeah, just getting them stage points. I'm sure he's well within a good margin of stage points in the standings. And we're going to go to fourth place with Mafia CEO Levin running the Bass Pro Shops 19 Toyota Camry. Making Truex proud.
Pretty solid day for him.
Pretty good.
Struggled in the beginning, trying to find his rhythm, trying to find what his car likes, having no practice, but I'd say he's found a decent rhythm and got himself running pretty solid in P4 right now.
We're going to Kenrod here. It looks like Jason has made up some spots. Jason is putting the pressure on Kenrod.
Yes.
Is this going to get done before the stage ends? We should be around 5 to go.
Look at this. Battle of the Buds. Larson and Bubba Wallace. Who would have thunk?
Who would have thunk it? As he's looking low. We're going to see a little. Let's go to the Pismo blimp cam. Jason does have the speed here. I believe he's going to try to get around them. These guys were they were battling at Dover for, I forgot what I believe it was the bracket challenge, and that was the one race where I came back and tried to do a little one-off. We had a little bit of fun there, but these guys were battling. I can't remember who won the money, but that was a fun battle for them.
I think
Ooh, pushes him up the track, give him a bumper.
Bubba's had a blessed
Still no pressure from first place as we're going to try to go back through the field again.
Bubba's just trying to let a naysayer know, you know. I mean, what can you say?
As man, we missed it. We missed the pass. Jason did get around Kenrod.
Yep, he did.
Showing sometimes you just got to sometimes you got to FaceTime yourself to. what was the saying? Oh, hold up. We gotta go back. We gotta go back. Oh, here we go. Sometimes I gotta FaceTime myself just to hear what a real naysayer gotta say.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, real ones know.
Oh, we got a. Oh no, never mind. That was the stage right there.
Yeah, this should be the stage. Oh,
man, I was about to go, wow, he must have made up a lot of time right there. As here we go, we got Hollywood finishing first, stage 1. And Tyler finishing second in stage 2. MJ Bross finishing third in stage 2 as well. As here we go, we got Mafia CEO 4th, Killer Like Jason 5th, Kenrod 6th, Crimson Sky 7th. Shepard 8th after he ran through the grass a little bit there. Jack Ballsy 9th and Viper in 10th. Those are the top 10 getting stage points there. As I believe the lucky dog will go to Shepard in 8th place.
Man, I don't know who Corey is. If only somebody in the chat can tell me who Corey is. That'd be awesome.
Corey LaJoy?
I don't think it's that simple.
All right, here we go. The whatever they call it is open now. Here we go. We're going for the win. Elimination race style, stage 3. Let's go.
Tyler picking up a spot in the pits to start the stage. That's pretty huge for him. He's in a winning situation, I think.
He's got a good run there off of turn 1 and 2. Looks like Jason is looking below Mafia CEO. They're going to go side by side coming off of turn 4.
Things are going to get dicey. Racing's going to get a little harder. This is the stage. This is it.
Ooh, Kenrod and oh, we got a spinner in the back. We got a spinner in the back. It is Shepard. I think he got a little bit loose. No caution.
Tough break for Shepard, man. Had a pretty solid ride.
As we got Tyler in first, Hollywood second, MJ Bross third, and look at no other than Killer Like Jason fourth. He made his way up there on that restart.
Hey man, he's working. He's got a good car. I mean, he's showing it, making his way through the field. I mean, he had an incident early in stage 1. Had to start in the back, stage 2, climbed all his way to P5 in the stage, and now here he is again, P4.
How are we looking for race analysis in stage 3 here? What is the mandatory pit stops that we're going to need?
One pit stop. One pit stop is mandatory here.
It's just going to be a few laps more than stage 2?
Yeah, just a few. So I think 1 is mandatory, but we might see 2 stops.
Awesome. You think we might see 2 stops? Man, that's very interesting right there, if we could see that happening. Oh, I think MJ Bross gave 12 up the track a little bit. We got a battle for second place. Tyler's loving the view out of his rear view window. MJ Bross up to second. That's the highest he's been all race. Let's see what he can make do out of this.
First time MJ Bross has been in P2. See if he's got any short run speed in that number 4 Ford Mustang. Who's he got? Jones? Or no, that's Mobile 1.
We got Mafia CEO looking to pass Jason. He's got the nose and the car. He is clear. Runs up the track just a little bit just to show him that he's clear. Passing that McDonald's 23 car. Yeah, Mafia CEO reeled in Jason like he was getting a fishing pole from Bass Pro Shops, Johnny Moore style.
I mean, that's the way to do it, man. You gotta bring in the spot. You gotta do what the sponsors give you, man. And,
See if we can get
I'm
another battle here. As they're under a blanket again. Man, these cars just cannot get away from each other in the first run of the race.
yeah, this group forced through about seventh. These
Kenron
guys
looking
been going
under
at it.
Jason for 5th place. Makes the pass. Here's the part where they need to start settling in. They need to settle in, get the rhythm, knock the laps off. And I ultimately think this is going to come down to the pit stops again.
I
Who
think
could
it is.
run extra long and make a great pit stop?
Yeah, I think it is, and I think I take back what I said about 2 pit stop race. I think it's going to be a 1-stopper, but there is going to be fuel saving. So, uh,
Is that allowed per rules? We need to check with our sources.
Who rules? Let me check with my source.
But if they say only one stop is mandatory, then they should be fine, good to go.
I should. Man, I'm struggling with my source. Here we go. Let's see. Any run longer than 40 laps will require an extra fuel stop.
And what is a usual? I don't even know how many laps Hollywood went there in the stage 2 first run of the race. He went an extra couple laps there.
I think he pushed the tank. I think he did go 40.
Yeah, it seems these guys are just going to be under a blanket. Oh, trying to pick a nose under here for P2. Mike Bross gets a little loose off the corner. Keeps it going.
So it might be. I don't know. I mean, will it be I don't know, man. I think per the rules, they're gonna have to stop twice.
Stop twice, but it says 1 mandatory pit stop though.
It does, but I don't think they have enough fuel for just 1 stop.
But they would have made it. I believe if they didn't know they didn't have enough fuel, they would have put 2 mandatory pit stops. If they know they can't go, I think it's a certain run. Like the first run, they can't go over 40 laps in that run.
Mm-hmm.
To take a little bit less, or go too long of a run.
Yeah. I feel like the TC broadcast, not knowing what's going on, having 0 racing knowledge, man. Shout out to TC.
Well, Grid Vision, the Grid Vision broadcast, they seem to know it all.
Yeah. So do the race control admins, but they don't. They suck.
We'll say no comment on that until the season's over. But you're more than welcome to speak about the race control and Thunderclap.
Oh yeah, I've already got banned and I don't even have I'm not even on the roster. Funny how somebody can ban you for something that's already going down the toilet, but
Skibbity toilet. Oh, we got some comments going on.
Don't you go into that wormhole of that crap. Don't be going skibbity toilet Riz.
Ohio Riz. On God, for real.
Nah. I would drive to Louisiana and personally slap him.
Clashin, do we have any comments about your thoughts in the Thunderclap race? Not last night, but the last week's controversial call. If he's in the chat still.
Up, by the way. Feel like Jason and Kenrod are going at it.
We're gonna get that camera right on him. Whereas the Pismo blimp cam, as we got the number 7 car, Crimson Sky. He's still there. He's going to put some pressure and try to get in that top 5 spot. We got to look low for second place. Hollywood. Is Mike Bross going to give him the spot? He wraps that bottom very well. Clear. That looks like that 12 car is starting to kick in very well towards this long run. But is it going to match that the 1 car's long run speed? Also, somebody that I feel like closed in here is the Mafia CEO 19 car.
Yeah, he's kind of just stayed there in the shadows. Not necessarily creeping. He might be creeping up ever so slightly, but I think dealing with that traffic at the beginning with Jason kind of pushed him back there a little bit. But I mean, he might be creeping up ever so slightly.
Yeah, I think he wants these leaders to start battling for the lead here so he can kind of close in on some time. I think he would love that for even just a lap or two, side-by-side battle. That'll slow him down a couple tenths, and he'll be right back in the battle.
Yep. I think MJ Ross is also counting on that too. Doesn't seem to have. I mean, his car just doesn't seem. He's just got a solid ride. He doesn't really have a short run car. He doesn't have a long run car. He's just got a solid, balanced car right now.
And there's nothing wrong with that as well. Like all you need is a mistake. All you need is a mistake or two by these top two cars, and boom, he's in the lead. And you'd be like, where did he come from, Kevin Harvick?
Exactly my point. Yeah, I mean, he's just spawning these guys. Which I mean, Hollywood, he's lost talent multiple times going into the wall. And Tyler, he hasn't necessarily messed up, but that one time he did get under Hollywood, he did drive up. I mean, all MJ Ross needs is another one of those moments, and boom, he's in the front.
We should be seeing pit stops within the next 10 to 12 laps. They're may have to mix it up here like they did in stage 2. They're gonna see your comers and goers with the short run speed and long run speed, because they may have something similar where maybe the Tyler's number 1 car burns a little bit more fuel, so he has to pit a couple laps earlier, versus the Hollywood, he could run the extra couple laps and have those fresher tires towards the end of that run.
Coming to 50 to go this time by. Penrod and who is it? Is it Ballsy in the 7 car?
Jack Ballsy in the 78 car. Oh, not Jack Ballsy, but the Crimson Sky 7 has made a pass.
Yeah,
he's fast. Yeah, that's a great run for that number 7 team. As the 50 car seems like he's already parked it. Not the Pit Vipers.
Not the Bit Vipers.
The bit. If you ever go to Academy to go get the off-brand Pit Vipers, make sure you get the Bit Vipers, and they're a little less expensive, more in my price range.
They're like goggles essentially.
Yeah, they look just as good. Just don't let anybody.
You can go snorkeling on it. So.
The battle for first place is starting to tighten up just a little bit, as pit stops will be coming within 7 to 8 laps.
Yep.
And they will be. The burnout rule is in effect, so we will be going one last lap. Oh, contact in the wall, the 12 car.
Whoa.
He's pushing it, but he's trying to get there. I believe his car is starting to come alive. Maybe Tyler's car is starting to look a little slower than what he's had.
Yeah, maybe made a wrong adjustment. Car didn't like it.
Oh, he must be loose coming off that low exit right there. They're pushing it every inch they can get to get this win at Richmond in the elimination playoff race here in the Ruthless Racing Series, presented by all the sponsors that sponsor the Ruthless Racing Series.
We got Scoot Car. We got West Higgins RV, man. Shout out both of them.
Yeah. And they are also on the Ruthless Racing Thunderclap Chevy Camaro. If you ever want to take a look on Wednesday nights, the next gen Camaro, very fast, and hope to get a win in that car. We got a win in every other car except the main.
Quite frankly, one of the best cars.
Quite frankly, we're pretty fast. We dominated last race. Hopefully to keep the momentum.
Dominated Indianapolis the other night. Really good, really fast.
Here we go.
Pure domination.
Pit stop. We're going to try to get on these rear view camera here. We're going to see pit stops within the next 3 to 5 laps. Tires are starting to burn. This is where you can gain the most time when this long run speed tires fall off. But if you can keep that rhythm, you can kind of make up for, you know, setup and car in general.
Yep. Got Lilo Racing in here thinking MJ's got the win tonight.
MJ's got he's still there. I mean, whoa, he pushed it off that exit there. Like I said, they're starting to spread out just a little bit, but you never know. One mistake from the 1 car or the 12 car, and boom, MJ Bros is right back in the mix. Oh, it looks like Crimson has got ahead of the 23 car. Oh, he makes contact in the inside wall.
Wow.
Sorry we didn't catch that on the live, but we're trying to get Hollywood's right back on the bumper to lead. We're trying to pay attention to this lead here. We should be seeing pit stops very soon. I wouldn't doubt it this lap.
Yeah, McLovin's in the pits. We got Crimson and Kenrod this time.
Here we go. Oh, here we go. Tyler's starting to pit. Looks like the 4 car and the 12 car are going to stay out.
Gonna be interesting. Tyler's gonna be on older tires again. You saw how much that played a factor in stage 2, and he wasn't able to keep up.
Let's see. Here we go. MJ Bosch right on the bumper of the 12 car. Is he going to be a taker this time? It looks like both of them are. They're like, oh, fairly good pit entries. Hopefully none of them speed, so we can see a pretty good battle here. Let's see if we have any Mafia CEO coming off the track. He was in the 4th spot coming into pits here. He has a fairly good gap behind him with him the 5 car and the 7 car. Jack Ballsy making his way to the pits.
I can't remember if this is the track where you naturally save a lap or 2. I don't think it is, but I'm looking on board with Kenrod. He's got 35 laps of fuel, 39 to go.
I don't know. The 1 car came ahead of either Jason must have sped or one car must have sped because he's right behind the 23 car. I think he's fine.
I think.
Yeah, they're fine. They're all coming out of pits right now. As Hollywood still has that lead, man. There's goated pit entries and the fresher tires here. He's side by side with the 23 car for 1 lap down. Is he going to try to make quick work with them right here?
Hollywood with the goated pit entries and exits, but can't keep it off the wall during the race. Surprising.
Looks like Jason's going to get out of the way. Very classy move. Shout out to him. And then McDonald's 23 Toyota Camry. Or Toyota, whatever they call it. Here we go. Tyler's starting to get a run here. His tires are already up to temp, so he's probably already 1 lap in a groove. But man, I don't know what it is about that Hollywood machine on pit entries all night.
Thing has been on rails.
As we're coming to 35 to go at the line. Everybody should be great on fuel. Oh, actually 34. I forgot the 1 lap. The 1 lap rule is in effect tonight. Burnout rule. Hopefully we get to see a nice burnout for the stream.
Yep.
This top 3 has been the top 3 all night. Nothing crazy, but hey, MJ is on the same tires as the 12 car.
Yep.
So he
It'll
could.
Be interesting what happens if the 1 is going to be able to keep up with the 12, and if the 4 is going to be able to catch up to the 1. He's got to get around Jason though.
Yeah, Jason's giving him a little bit of trouble here. He's looking a little bit low. I believe he's going to give him the spot here down in 1 and 2. As he does, looking low, and he is clear. Oh, I think we see a little bit of shaking out of the 12 car. Hit the wall, must have gotten really loose.
Man.
Oh, he's loose again. He's cutting down on that wall. Trying to maximize his entry. But that did open the door back up for Tyler to come back.
Yep. And Tyler does have that long one car, so it's gonna be interesting. All you have to do is keep that 12 car close.
Oh, Jack Ballsy got in the wall. Oh, he's out of the way. Got out of the way.
Nice.
And right in front of the leader too. That was very scary. Could have been real bad.
could have been major implications.
Yeah, major playoff implications.
Do you think that? I think Tyler is in a win.
I believe you cut off there. Did we lose? Oh, no, he's back. You said he was in a one lap what?
I think Tyler's in a win and in situation.
He's in a win and okay.
Yeah.
Even with the stage points that he's gotten tonight, you think he's still in that must win?
I can't exactly say. I can't say for sure because I'm not sure who Corey is. I'm trying to.
Corey should be the 22 car, but yeah, or no. TCR Condi is a 22 car. Corey, I don't believe Corey's here tonight. Yeah, no Corey.
Yeah, so he might actually be in no matter what, man. That's the case.
Yeah, he's had himself a solid points night tonight. As we're gonna have 26 to go. Let's see if we can work our way through the field here. As we got first, second, and third right under a blanket. We got Hollywood, Tyler, Shenny, and Mike Bross. As we go to the fourth place position, we got Mafia CEO. And the fifth position, Ken Rod. He looks like he passed the 7 car of Crimson back.
Ken Rod is actually saving fuel.
Saving fuel. We don't know if he can make it. They did pit entry. The 5 and the 7 did pit together. And the 7, I believe it was the 7 car, hit the inside wall fairly hard. I'm sure he got a little bit of damage.
Same strategy too as the 5 and the 7.
Oh, what, as we go back to the leaders, man, they're all under a blanket. The number 1 car of Tyler's right on his bumper, and the MJ Bross is right on the bumper of the number 1 car.
Man, just getting a pinch. Wonder if Hollywood hit the wall again for the 5th time.
Oh, he hit the apron. Oh, that rhythm. It's that rhythm. MJ's looking at it low. He made a little bit of contact into the 1 car, shoves him up the track a little bit, but they're going to be okay. Are they going to come side by side off the corner? No, he clears himself as he goes to the start-finish line, going down into turn 1.
I'm Tyler. That's the last thing I wanted to happen.
Yeah, I think he's trying to get him back. Or maybe MJ Bross has been playing possum this whole time. Maybe they thought he didn't have the long run car, and he shot out of the cannon in the last run of the race when the bank opened.
Yep.
We're gonna have 21 laps to go. Presented by Skew Car and Wes Higgins ORV. Damn, I'm saying Mike Bross is made up. He's made up time on the 12 car after he had a decent sized gap over these 2 cars, and oh man, they're starting to get a little bit of squirrely back here.
Yeah, I think that I don't know. I think that 4 car is holding up that 1 car.
He could be, but you know, it's all about that rhythm.
Well, now that I think about it, I remember the 12 and the 4 on fresher tires in the 1 car by a lap. So I'm not sure if the 1 even has anything.
Oh, what happened to Crimson? Crimson was way out of pace. Must have got in the grass or something. But it looks like Shepard just got around him.
I think they're saving fuel. I'm telling you, I think they're saving fuel.
Even
short, I know Ken Rod is short 2 laps.
Hollywood's starting to pull away a little bit.
They're coming to 17 to go now.
As we're starting to get the viewers back up, they know this is the end of the race. This is the
go time.
This is go time. This is put the pedal to the metal. Chad, how we feeling? Who you think's gonna win tonight?
Tough break for Shepard, man. He had a good car. 2 unfortunate incidents.
This pack will catch. that 7 car. Oh, he's loose again. I hope he doesn't impede these leaders over here. They're just all on the edge right now, and any mistake that anybody can make could cost somebody the win and possibly a playoff spot to the next round.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Be careful, Hollywood. Give him spot. Just give him spot. There you go. Hopefully these next 2 cars get around them fairly decent.
Yep.
As he did, give a spot. Good job, Crimson. See, those are the moves that will go unheard, but you know those are the real winners right there. Hollywood got a little bit loose there. Kenrod, what happened to Kenrod? Kenrod's right in front of the leaders.
He is saving fuel and he is hanging on to that car for D-line.
They are all right there. Kenrod gets out of the way a little bit. We're gonna go on the rear camera here. Tyler's starting to fall off.
He's staying high for the leaders.
Oh, Crimson's out in the grass again. We may see a caution here soon.
We may.
Oh, man, Kenrod ate the wall. We're coming. Well, it's going to be a factor that they just got lapped down. And the 1 lap to go.
That will be the last lap traffic that these leaders will face.
So we have 10 to go, coming to 9 to go here.
No, I don't think so.
Well, Kenrod's a lap down, so you got to factor in that.
Oh, yeah.
Then you got to factor in the 1 lap thing.
Kenrod just took 12 to go, so they're on 10 to go.
Yeah, yeah, now they're coming to 10 to go, I believe.
No,
or 9 to go.
Coming to 9 to go now. Yeah.
9 to go now.
Yep.
9 laps to go as we got the battle for the lead and the playoff race at... What happened?
Heating up. MJ Bross is there. He hasn't lost sight of that 12 car.
Here we come. 8 laps to go. Oh, he's starting to hunt him back. He's reeling him back. I think he may have been playing possum this whole time. He's starting to show his long run speed. Tyler fell off a lot here.
Yeah, I think having that 1 lap older tire is a big disadvantage for him.
7 to go. We're going to stay on this camera unless we have any... Don't seem like we have any lap traffic ahead. Nope. This will be the camera we're going to stay on. Coming in and down in 3 and 4. MJ Bross trying to take that higher entry, cut down low, but I don't know if he can get the power off of this run here. 6 to go.
Kenrod just got passed for 5th position by Crimson. These guys, Crimson and Kenrod, have been going at it all night.
If MJ gets to him, is he going to give him the bumper?
I'd have to say so. I mean, Hollywood and MJ have been going back and forth all season with wins.
5 to go. We got a solid battle for 5th and 6th here with Kenrod and Crimson, but we got a main focus on the leaders here.
Nope. We got 4, coming to 4 to go this time?
4 to go. He's starting to lose a little bit of time here. MJ Bross.
Yeah, I'm not sure
but Hollywood's getting loose as well. 1 mistake. Hey, we talked about that 1 mistake. All it needed. He may have not had the fastest car, but he's been there. 3 to go.
All we do for a Holly choke. Holly the wall here.
The defending champion, Hollywood. As he goes down in 3 and 4, we're coming to 2 to go. Sponsored by Skew Car and West Higgins ORV. The Ruthless Racing Pro Series. 2 to 2. They said 1 to go?
Yeah, you gotta do 1 to go, man.
This isn't 2 to go? Oh,
no.
Okay, yeah. Well, we're doing double. We're doing double the sponsored time. Oh, he's right there.
Double duty.
Now we got the 1 lap to go. White flag sponsored by West Higgins RV and Skew Car.
And Skew Car.
As they dive down into 1 and 2, they've been 1, 2, 3 all night. They just swapped positions. Oh, Mike Ross just hit the wall. Ate it.
Oh,
He tried to get everything he
man.
could get right there. Tyler takes P2. Hollywood's coming off a 3 and 4. As he's going to take the win here. Oh, man, he's all over the grass. He just wrecked. Oh, he just ate the wall.
Man.
But your winner, Hollywood.
Dominating performance.
Second place, you got Tyler. Third, I believe it was Mike Bross. He did get a little loose there, coming off a 3 and 4.
Yeah.
And the fourth place should be Mafia CEO Lovin.
Yep.
What a finish.
Gotta love to see it out of Mike. Give it all he got. Trying to get that win, man.
Woo, we got a burnout session here. Pismo blood cam. As he parks it right there on the front stretch, right next to the start finish line, showing that he's the winner, defending champion, Hollywood.
Getting it done on the main stage.
There's no Holly choke tonight.
No Holly choke.
We will be getting the finish results right here in the next about 5 seconds. All right, we have your winner.
In P1, Tyler in P2, MJ Bross, excuse me. Finishing out the top 3. I mean, these guys have been battling for it all night tonight. Then finishing out the order, we got Mafia CEO 11, P4, Crimson P5, Kenrod P6, Jason 7th, Ballsy 8th, Shepard 9th, and Viper rounding out the top 10.
As we got 11th here is a 50 car, and then the 12th place, G-Dog, and rounding up your top 13, it is TCR Condi. I believe he did lag out early in the race. But yeah, we will be doing interviews soon. Man, I've never done interviews, so I got to get that little car thing. How do they do that? They go to, I believe they choose their car, so we got to go to we got to go to Kevin Harvick's car first. Okay. Do they have invites? I don't know if they. We have to try to get them in there.
Yeah, I might have.
We'll be right back. Awesome. And we're starting to get our top 3 drivers in the booth here.
Just waiting for P2 and P1 now.
We'll go ahead and start off with our P3 driver, MJ Bross. Tell us about your race, man. You had a contention there to go shoot for the win. You gave it all you got there on the last lap, but how'd it go for you?
It was we had like a 3rd place car there most of the night. Track position was just huge, and we never really got it starting back there in like 6th or 7th. Made some air pressure adjustments there in that last stage, and it seemed like I could kind of fire off with them guys, and just tried to run that last stint really long and give myself a chance. And Hollywood just did a really good job getting into pit road, and I lost about a second there, and I just was sliding around the tires, just driving way too hard to get up there. And by the time I got up there, I didn't have anything for him. The car was just plowing in 3 and 4, and I felt like I would lose everything I'd gained in 1 and 2. So, he didn't make a mistake all night there, and I just sent it there on that last lap, try to get the stick, and got the wall. But yeah, had to go for it there. We're in the next round, so just really fun racing between me and Hollywood and Tyler tonight up there. It was just really hard to pass.
You got anything for
Yeah,
him, Titans?
I'm curious. Were you playing a little bit of coy there with them the entire race up until that last stage? I mean, it looked like you had P3 car the entire night. No disrespect, but that second or that third stage, man, it looked like you really had something for Hollywood there. Yeah, I'm just curious. Were you playing a little bit of cat and mouse with them, or saving it for the last stage, or is it just about tires and being able to handle what you were dealt with?
Well, I wanted to try to, at least give myself a chance to stay on his strategy there at the end, and I was really surprised that I pulled back and caught him and Tyler. Um, but yeah, just I made an adjustment on the tire pressures, and that seemed to make the car looser. I was just way too tight the first two stages of the race. So, you know, congrats to Tyler and Hollywood for or Hollywood on the win, and Tyler for P2.
Good seeing you had a solid ride. Good P3 finish for you tonight. Obviously locked in to the next round, so it'll be fun to watch you for this next round of eight.
Hey, thanks, Titans. Sorry, JY, I couldn't get you a win up there. I tried.
You
Hey,
did
love to see
great.
the effort though.
All right, we're gonna go with our P2 finisher here. I believe it is the number one car of Tyler. How'd your race go? I mean, you were up there. I felt like me and Titans kept agreeing that you had a great long run car, but I don't know if it was just you had to pit a lap earlier in stage 2 and 3. But how was the tires wearing off a little too much, and that's where you lose your long run speed there towards the end?
Yeah, this car is definitely built better for the long run, and it worked great. It worked. The matters worked awesome in stage one to be able to stay back in the pack and not really necessarily overdrive my car and kind of mimic the lead car's entry on everything. I think that's kind of how I was able to get around Hollywood. I started tracking him back a little bit, and then he made a slight mistake, and I was able to pass him. And it seemed like after that, there for those last 5 laps or so, I had the faster car and I started pulling away. So I think I got a little too ahead of myself and I didn't make any changes. Whereas I'm sure Hollywood and Mike himself probably did make changes down pit road. And then with starting in the front each time on stage two and stage three, I think I just kind of burnt my stuff up a little too much trying to stay in the lead to where it kind of tracked it back to where the long run wasn't as quick as it was on stage one. So a little bit of strategy that I should have drafted from on stage two, but I didn't apply it in stage three.
Titans.
Yeah, I mean, just to go along, I mean, it was pretty obvious that you had a really good long run car compared to Hollywood and Mike if you're on the same strategy, but being out front those last two stages there, it seemed like it kind of screwed you over there with having to maybe run a little bit more aggressive while leading. But yeah, I wonder when you were in Hollywood, I believe it was stage two, Hollywood had hit the wall for about, at the time was the second time, but you were under him in three and four, and it didn't look like the car stuck. I was wondering what happened there.
Um, I just playing nice guy. He kind of ran down on my door a little bit defensively, and I grabbed the apron trying to shove him up the track, which ended up shoving him up the track evidently. So he being me, I backed off the gas and gave him the spot back and fell back into third place behind Mike. I just didn't want to take the lead that way. Of all ways, take the lead. I understand it's a short track and whatnot, but I still there's a reason why a lot of these guys like racing with me, and that's because they respect it. When I mess up, I own up to it. Now, nine times out of 10, I'll give them the spot back because of something like that. It was pretty early in the race. It wasn't like it was detrimental. Like we weren't. It wasn't 2 laps to go, so it wasn't something I was necessarily worried about.
Yeah, that's awesome. You love to see racers like you being able to race clean and not try to destroy other people's races. and be able to hold yourself accountable to those things. That something that we saw a lot in this race tonight. Lap cars even being able to get out of the way for you guys in the top three all night. Something that Thunderclap iRacing Series could take accountability for. Shout out Thunderclap. They have a lot of people that don't hold themselves accountable. But it was an awesome night for you. It was fun watching that long run car that you had, and good P2. Are you into the next round?
I am, and that's another thing I wanted to give a shout out to. If Corey's listening and watching, sorry you couldn't make it tonight, bro. Corey was 11 points ahead of me coming in, and I was under the cutoff rounds, so I had to perform very well tonight. Unfortunately, everyone has a life outside of this game, and he had to get called in, so he couldn't end up making it, which kind of solidified my spot into the round of 8 regardless, but it would have been awesome to have had to have earned these points. And my mindset regardless was to continue getting those points, not just for this round, but for the future round also, so that stage 1 win definitely helps me going into the next round, because I'm going to miss the first week, and I will be there for Homestead, or Bristol and Homestead though, so I need to pull something out of my ass to make transfer myself into the championship round.
Yeah, I was wondering if Corey was in this race or not. I saw that you were 11 points behind, but nonetheless, you did have a really good points day, P1, P2, and P2 to finish. Yeah, hopefully this next round you'll be able to pull some kind of miracle out and get yourself into a round of 4. But good race nonetheless. Anybody you'd like to shout out?
Shout out Hollywood, as always, for hosting this and dedicating his time and everything to this game, and schedule and everything, and dictating the points and doing all that work that none of us actually understands that he has to go through and do. And also shout out to you guys, the JCR crew, for filling in for Stu this week to broadcast and host this little event for us, so everyone outside has amen. Thank you guys for having us up in the booth.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, it was fun. It's fun being on the opposite side of things for once, being able to be in the booth instead of on the track. And to show no bias, I forgot, Mike, you want to shout out anybody yourself? I didn't get to ask you the question.
Nah, we'll wait to do that till the final race, hopefully.
All right, got you. Kobe
Well,
Bryant.
nothing less. You have a bright future, and I hope that you continue to stay disciplined and race other drivers around you clean as you can, and that will go a long ways, and people will have respect for you, and hopefully down the road it will come back as good karma. And yeah, great run tonight, top 3, and we're going to go to our winner, P1, the man, the myth, the legend, Hollywood. How does it feel to be in victory lane again?
Man, it feels good. That was a tough race to win. Over here sweating. Tyler and Mike definitely gave me a run for my money there. Man, it was just hard. The car was great all night, but there was some strategy that came into play, and when to pit, when to try to run a little longer, and it was just pretty much overall great race. There was I don't think we had a caution for cause, just the stages. Everybody was running very clean, giving a lot of room to each other. Not a lot of beating and banging on the restart. So raw speed kind of dominated tonight. The 3-car breakaway, and we'll throw McLevin in there too. But
Mafia CEO.
Yeah, Richmond's a good track, but I don't think that it's one of my better tracks, but I do get a few, or win a few races here over the league seasons that I've been in. Tonight it was just about maintaining the car through the first round of the stages, maybe trying to go as far as I could on the fuel and the tires. I was honestly saving on the first runs of each stage try and go as far as I can. That final stage, the first run, I don't know what happened. The game glitched, and I had 2 laps less fuel than I normally did. It was, you filled it up, and it gave you 37, and I came out of the pits to start stage number 3 with 35 laps in the tank. So that was a really tough obstacle to, get over. It kind of messed up my strategy because I was going to go a few laps longer there to have the freshest tires. But yeah, I think the biggest thing tonight was my car was able to keep pace while I was just saving a little bit of fuel. Richmond's one of those tracks that it's not really saving, it's just maintaining, right? You can blow the chip and on entry to both turns and really burn your fuel out, or you can back it up and take care of your stuff and honestly run the same lap times doing it both ways. So I think myself, Mike, and Tyler had it figured out pretty good tonight. And I don't know. That's kind of all I got about the race. Thank you to you two, Titans and JWoww. This is awesome that you guys are doing this. Not only is it broadcasting our playoff race, but it puts us in front of eyeballs that maybe don't watch our series every week on our channel. So appreciate you guys doing this. Shout out to Stu on the DL for the week. He'll be back next week. And I don't know. You guys got any questions?
Nah, I've been told to shut up for sources.
I don't know what his sources are, but you had a great race. And how does your future look for the next round? Like you have a lot of playoff points with stage wins and wins, so you think we're gonna have an easy path towards the championship to go possibly back-to-back champion?
Yeah, this will be another 8 points. I'll start the round with 83. I don't know who's on the cutoff line because some of these guys that are in the final 8, they have 20 or so playoff points themselves. So myself and Mike, honestly, he's got a lot of points too. We're about a race above the rest of the field, so that kind of allows for us to just have solid weeks the next 3 weeks in this final round before the championship. If we can go out and get a win and lock ourselves in that way, that would be great. We're up to 7 wins. I doubt we're getting into double digits, but that would be cool. So I don't know. It's been a great season so far. Last season didn't have the wins till the end of the year, and it kind of all came together at the end during that playoff run, got ourselves a championship. And then this year we've done a good job backing it up and showing that championship wasn't a fluke. So whatever happens at the end of the year, it's been a good time racing with these guys, and great season overall. This is kind of the last long season on NASCAR Heat. We're running another season. We're going to do season 5. And same thing in the next gens on Heat, but this game goes away in December, so
December
season's shortened up. Yeah, so they
Look at who's yapping now.
Motorsports Games only has the license till the end of 2024. So July 1st, 2025, iRacing officially acquires a license for NASCAR gaming, and there's no point for Motorsports Games to keep these games on the game stores or keep the servers up because they're not allowed to make money on it any longer. So yeah, so that's coming up pretty quick. We got a quick season, quick hitter coming up after this one, but season 4 is kind of the last long full season. So this one means a little bit more. But anyways, I'll quit yapping. Thank you to everybody.
Titans, do you have a question?
Give him a question.
Hey, man. All right. I was going to say, it was nice to see you pull off the win. I thought you were going to choke it. You seemed to have a nice thing with the wall there for a while. So
yeah, me and the wall are becoming friends.
Yeah, but solid win for you. You had a strong car throughout the night. Good win. Yeah.
After 200 times around that place, the white and the red start looking the same, and you forget where the wall's at.
Oh yeah. Trust me.
I feel you. I feel you on that.
No,
But,
but
good win.
yeah,
It was
it was fast. It was a little sketch on the long run. Right rear was probably a little too much air pressure in it. Probably make that switch after the race, but it's in victory lane, so I can't complain too much. Thank
Awesome win. Yeah, I also want to send out the thank you to y'all guys as well for allowing us to broadcast y'all's race. And hopefully, if y'all ever need anything like that again, we'll do it on short notice. We were supposed to do it last week, but I believe we had some miscommunication. But we were supposed to have Clashing in, but due to scheduling stuff, we couldn't have him in this week. So we had our
Crash's PR team too.
yeah, his Walmart crew said we couldn't get him in here, but he's still in here in spirit, and we hope to be here another day and another race, and maybe doing a couple races or so before the servers shut down in December.
Yeah. We'll definitely get you guys up in the booth. Maybe we'll do a Stu and JCR crossover type.
Oh yeah,
thing.
that'd be fun.
But yeah, man, I'm sure the stream was awesome, and shout out JWoww, winner in Indy on Big Boy.
Oh yeah.
That's nothing. That's nothing. All right, well, enough about me. This is all about you. You're the winner here, and we want to.
Boys, thanks.
Titans, you got any last comments about this race?
Nah, man. I mean, good, clean racing. Everybody, lappers and everything, getting out the way. I mean, top 3 put on a show. McLovin washed. Good stuff.
Per
all
usual.
around. Yep.
Well, we do miss our guy, Mafia CEO, no longer JCR guy, but he's still with us in spirit. And yeah, great race like you mentioned. And want to give a shout out to MJ Bross in his top 3, Tyler in his top 2, and Ryan Blaney number 12, including the Hollywood guy running that car, getting the win. And then he's going to try to defend the championship this year. And let's go. I'm rooting for that guy, and let's see if he can get a back-to-back champion here.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna end the stream. We don't know how to end the stream. Yeah. Also, yeah. Thanks to Scoot Card and West Higgins ORV. What does Stu say? Stay racing.